Shalom and hello everybody. My name is Tamar Meir and I wrote the book about Francesco Tirelli's ice cream shop, which tells the true story of my father-in-law, Professor Meir, and the man who saved his life, Francesco Tirelli. My kids grew up saying, Grandpa hid in an ice cream shop and also lit a chocolate Chanukiah there. As small children, it seemed almost enviable to them. Growing up, they realized it wasn't a picnic, to say the least. But the initial encounter with the scary concept of the Holocaust was softened, both because of the ice cream shop, but also because of the happy ending. It is the story of our very own grandfather, Grandpa Yitzchak, who founded our family and whom they knew and loved. And no less important than that, it's a story of graciousness, about a good man from another people who, amidst terrible evil, got up and did something and chose to save people who were not his own. Writing the story for me was not writing a Holocaust book, but telling an amazing story that no imagination could come up with, that centered around an inspiring figure. That was my way of thanking him for actually bringing about my children's lives. For my late father-in-law, Professor Peter Meir, born in Budapest, it was very important that Francesco's story will be told. He acted in recognition of Francesco as a righteous among the nations by Yad Vashem, and was delighted that the book brought the story of Francesco to so many homes. Francesco's story is a universal story, which even without the scary notion of the Holocaust, has a saying about triumphing, precisely in light of the harsh Jewish history, full of anti-Semitism, in which the stories of the holidays are filled with figures of Gentile bad guys. It is of special importance to introduce the character of a non-Jew who is on the side of the good guys, ready to help even at the cost of self-risk. We are strong enough today to teach our children that good people can come from every nation and every country. I realized that the story of my father-in-law and Francesco could be meaningful to other children and parents as well. That it can be an important opening for an initial acquaintance with the complex historical period of the Holocaust. I tried to do it with sensitivity and gentleness. Is it perfect? No. In a perfect world, there would be no Holocaust, and we wouldn't have to think about whether to expose our children to its existence. But in our world, a world that the Holocaust is part of, whether we want it or not, I think part of our role as adults is to help our children cope with this concept appropriately. I hope that I succeeded in this mission, if only slightly, and I'm very excited by the responses I received from parents and teachers all over the world, reflecting to me that perhaps I did. I would like to thank very much Mr. Gábor Dombi, who is the person behind the amazing project of bringing this story to Hungary, and to Mrs. Elizabeth Tirelli and her students for their excellent translation. Thank you so much, everyone, and goodbye.